Welcome back here to Turkey Slam 2023.
Welcome back to the second half of Turkey Slam.
Derek T. Lewis saying just what I'm saying. Ron Burgundy here alongside Ryan Murphy. We're getting things going
Ladies
here in the
and
second
gentlemen,
half with the
it
Turkey
is now
Slam
time
Rumble.
For the Turkey Slam Rumble. Here are the rules. In just a few moments, entrants number 1 and 2 will enter the ring and the Rumble will begin. Then, every 60 seconds thereafter, another wrestler will enter the ring. Remember, in the Turkey Slam Rumble, it is every wrestler for themselves. Elimination occurs when a wrestler is thrown over the top rope and both feet touching the floor. The last individual standing after all wrestlers have entered and been eliminated will be the winner and will be granted a championship opportunity anytime, any place, any championship over the next 12 months.
Well, we found out earlier that the first entrant would be Xander Alexander, which means
Here
his
is
opponent.
entrant number 1, the arena champion, Xander Alexander.
His opponent from earlier tonight, Bobby Buffet, will be coming in at number last.
That's part of the unpredictability. We know it's going to be at least 30, but for all we know, I mean, we've had Turkey Slams in the past where there have been 60 competitors.
And Veron, that's a full ring. And man, this is somebody to go up against early on here, man. This is somebody that's a big challenge for Xander Alexander.
Here is entrant number 2, the Broad Street Bully, Jake Manley.
Jake Manley, a pretty consistent staple of TRL.
Yes, sir. Has continuously been putting in his reps. You see him a smile across the face of the Broad Street Bully. Oh, two individuals with an amateur background. And we're ready to get this thing rocking.
And now a series of right forearms here. One has to be thrown over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor to be eliminated. Over the top, nicely done. Perhaps looking for a pile driver, and that may not have been great. Landed on his feet for a moment, did Manley. And runs right into the big boot.
You will learn to respect me as your
Picking up Jake Manley now, the Broad Street Bully in trouble. Oh!
Huge vertical suplex. And we should have another entrant coming in fairly momentarily here.
Xander Alexander probably wanting to create as much rest for himself as possible, but here comes one half of the Body Snatchers.
Here is the next entrant, the God of Deathbot.
The God of Dadbot sizing up two behemoths entering the ring together.
That is a lot of meat in there.
Clashing into each other.
Oh, wait a minute.
The God of Deathbot has been eliminated.
You saw Jake Manley getting up there. Reminder that this is every wrestler for himself, even though He's been squaring off. Oh, and you see the guy to dab out trying to get back in. Even though he's been squaring off against Xander Alexander, it's in his advantage to get every competitor he can out.
Looks like we have our number 4 entrant.
Jake Manley lifting up his opponent on his shoulders. But here's a flash from the past.
The God of Thunder, Ricky Rocks.
Ricky Rocks, a Turkey Slam staple.
Double arm DDT, nicely done.
Ricky Rocks feeling confident, saying sometimes it hurts to be this great. Taking it now to Xander Alexander in the corner. But the former Turkey Slam winner, the arena champion, fending him off with a single headbutt.
Rocks pleading not to mess up the hair and instead messing up the spine via that suplex.
On a man of passion in his own right. Oh, man, that was a direct shot. That was the best he ever got. That hit me right in the face, Ferran.
Definitely a lot of zip on the fastball today.
Oliver taking it to all 3 competitors now down in their respective corners. And now selecting Jake Manley, one of the competitors with the most time in there. Xander Alexander taking advantage of the distraction that Ollie was privy to.
Yep, it's a matter of finding that opportunity to eliminate that proverbial weak link. As we have the smoke firing, another making their way in.
Oh, you ready to see guys get thrown around, Ferran?
Tyson McQueen.
Ready? Ollie's about to be Moon Man. Xander Alexander's about to be Moon Man. Oh, Ricky Rocks enjoying himself as belly to belly on the arena champion.
Great mass there, and got it being cornered there.
Oh,
Huge
my
suplex.
Calling out his own name. Jake Manley. Oh, he's spying him. Tyson McQuaid facing off against one of his former opponents from TRL. But now going up for a big suplex himself. Jackhammer! Was that the sound of Manley crashing? Oh no, it's this guy! What? That's the Italian freaking tank. Oh, and there goes Xander Alexander. Tyson McQuaid giving this guy his just desserts.
Oh, they're trying to take advantage of the fresh man.
I got his hat now. This is mine. This is my hat. The Italian tank. Getting pummeled on. A big
that is
man.
a big guy, yeah. You gotta try to work on him to get it over the top rope, and Tank says no.
Oh my goodness. Look at the Italian flags flying. Oh, Tyson McQuaid and this behemoth, the Italian tank, facing off against each other. The tank says no.
Here is Brian Baum.
Brian Baum from New York City. A very colorful individual, to say the least.
Picking out the Italian tank. And that is a firm right hand. The Italian Tank will not be silenced, though.
Yeah, very interesting character. Makeup inspired by Bull Nakano. The color scheme that you see there, as well as the nails painted those same colors, inspired by pop art artist Keith Haring. And the Tank looking for a canvas to plant bomb on there.
Oh, Ollie's getting some reinforcements.
All he had to do was dial 1-800-BANGERS.
Big deal. The Energy. Daniel Alexander.
Former middleweight medallion holder, Daniel Alexander. Oh, ready to take it to the competition. But his brother in arms, Oliver.
No colors, just brothers. Former tag team champions here. Sling Blade. It is everyone for themselves.
You took the words right out of my mouth. You gotta put aside your differences or your similarities. Men in every corner now, trying to force each other out. It's Pizza Girl for on!
Looking to deliver herself a victory. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. The body's starting to pile up here. Already 9 individuals in the ring currently.
And man, the agility on Nevaeh Madonna, all before taken down by her former tag team partner.
Oh, wait a minute. Ricky Rocks might be eliminated here.
Oh, Manly holding on for dear life.
Nevaeh Madonna has been eliminated.
Xander Alexander eliminating Nevaeh Madonna. The amount of action that's going on in this ring.
Mike Reed.
Oh, the hot shot, the upgrade, whatever you want to call him, Mike Reed. Someone to be feared. Oh, the Italian Tank almost sent out. Tyson McQuaid finishes the Italian job.
Tank and Brian Baum have been eliminated.
Oh, and Oliver eliminating Tyson.
Has been eliminated.
Mike Reed selecting Ricky Rocks now as his victim.
Ricky Rocks has been eliminated.
The pull thinning a little bit here. You have Xander Alexander trying to work down Daniel Alexander, Mike Reed, Oliver, and then also the Broad Street Bully. But now here's one of my favorites for on.
Larry Jackson.
Larry Jackson sending the girls swooning. Look, even Mike Reed is feeling it. Or maybe not.
Loverboy Larry Jackson has been eliminated.
But here comes Oliver.
Yeah, Loverboy just lasting 11 seconds there.
You have, Daniel Alexander facing up against Jake Manley. Oh, look at Daniel Alexander saving himself from elimination before Manley gets caught.
But rolls under the ropes back into the ring.
And Manley and Xander Alexander, the first two in this bout, still in this.
Yep, approaching 12 minutes that they've been in here.
Your NFPW God, Hyena Hicks.
The Trojan one the former MFPW heavyweight champion, supersonic champion, and member of the division, ready to take down one of his former foes in the middleweight battalion division. After taking down Daniel Alexander, Oliver now, his selected target. Faran, what do you think of all this action?
This is just pure madness here.
Oh! A shot straight to the face! Oh, and Alexander on Alexander violence. Slam down in the center of this ring. Our next competitor making their way out.
Paul Ridley!
And here comes Paul, our ring announcer cleared for one night. Taking it to Oliver, and he's coming in with a head full of steam.
Yep, you normally see and hear him on TRL. Let's see if he can be just as effective on Saturday night as Friday night.
O'Manley trying to squeeze the air out of Xander Alexander. See if either one of them are able to eliminate. Oh, Manley placed out now by the man he started the match with. Oliver and Daniel Alexander trying to take out Paul.
Isaac Taylor!
Isaac Taylor, after making his TRL debut a few weeks ago, taking it to the former MFPW Tag Team Champion. Laying in now to Daniel Alexander. And remember what's on the line, a shot at any championship, anytime, anywhere.
In the next 12 months.
Alexander now. Oh, caught.
What a kick.
Isaac Taylor.
This Taylor kid's impressing me here.
Oh, almost eliminating Daniel Alexander. And there's Ollie to give him some backup.
Adam Matthews!
The Wrestling Rocker, who we saw earlier tonight, competing for the Supersonic Championship. And remember, World Renowned still's got to get out here. We'll have to see what they got in store. Oh, he almost got a chop, but instead got his face grinded into.
Oh, and Matthews.
Adam Matthews has been eliminated.
Oliver holding on for dear life, able to save himself. Xander Alexander taking it to our former, or at least not tonight, ring announcer.
Our Friday night ring announcer, and right now is taking a Saturday night beating at the foot of Xander Alexander.
I spoke it into existence.
Chris Disman!
Well, another competitor for the Supersonic Championship earlier tonight.
Oh, now Paul Ridley trying to make friends in every person for themselves, and I don't know how that'll work.
Oh, sending him careening out.
Paul Ridley has been eliminated.
Oh, and Oliver trying to eliminate Desmond as best he can, but he can't quite get his former tag team foe. Daniel Alexander now guiding his tag team partner. Chris Desmond holding on for dear life. Hyena Hex pounding the mat in frustration. As No Colors Just Brothers taken down by Xander Alexander. Here comes Mr. Friday Night. Mark Raspa Jr. taking it to world renown after so many weeks of frustration.
Has a chance to let it out here.
Gets that spiked DDT. And you hear the ovation for their chosen idol.
What a DDT from Raspa.
Oliver now taking it to Mr. Friday Night. And don't forget that Mark Raspa Jr. was able to win a battle royal leading up to the Larry Sharp Memorial Cup tournament. Could he use those skills here tonight?
This is certainly the place to do it as, oh, Raspa just launched down by Desmond.
Ah, more of them.
Wonder Boy, Brian Morris.
Now you see him pointing and shouting something back at the curtain. Is that directed at John Alba or Nick Petit or some other member of World Renown?
Hard to say.
Desmond trying to make quick work of Mark Raspa Jr., unable to do so. Mark able to just barely hold on. Desmond checking on Brian Morris. Oh. Oh, hey, pipe it down. Can you believe this Morris guy? Morris playing possum. I wouldn't expect anything less. Don't you agree? This is ridiculous.
He certainly has his issues with you stemming from TRL on Friday nights.
Well, here's a man after my own heart, one of the hardest working guys here at the Monster Factory. I'll laugh at you, Morris. Let's go, Lobo.
Oh, not a good position here.
Silver Lobo has been eliminated.
Taking out Silver Lobo, believing himself prone.
Has been eliminated.
Daniel Alexander wanting revenge for his friend, his brother in arms.
Oliver lasting just shy of 16 minutes.
An impressive feat. Xander Alexander still in this, entering number 1. Can last year's winner pull it off? Or is the other winner still in this ring?
Ruby O'Connor.
Ruby O'Connor bringing her spirit into the Turkey Slam Rumble.
She did, if you remember, win the 3-2-1 Rumble back at Step Into the Arena, so can history repeat itself?
And one has to wonder. Oh! An impressive kick spinning from Daniel Alexander, and oh! The other Alexander eliminates.
Daniel Alexander has been eliminated.
Brian Morris wanting to get a shot in on Mark Raspa Jr., holding him for Mike Reed. Oh! And now pretending to be hurt. This guy, what a possum. V. Daniel making his way into the fray.
And certainly is a house of fire. You can see fatigue building on a lot of the wrestlers, especially those who have been in here for quite a bit. Xander Alexander, having started this, has gone over 21 minutes here.
You see them trying to eliminate Brian Morris. If only we were so lucky. World Renown back in tandem. Oh, and you see Brian Morris using his shirt to choke the life out of Mark Raspa Jr.
And then fires it at him to add insult to injury. And here we go.
Focus, Nick Petit.
And that completes the set. The Supersonic champion having to defend his title in a farce of a gauntlet. World renowned, seemingly on the same page now. Hey! Hey! I am tired of being a target for shirts, especially at the hands of Brian Morris.
And there's the posers celebrating in the middle of the Turkey Slam Rumble.
Yeah, the only way they know how. Stomping down on Mark Raspa Jr., they can't help themselves but to make this man's life a living hell. Elsewhere in the match, you see Mike Reed not wanting to get involved. Ruby O'Connor, Hyena Hex.
On King Peace, Cameron Pierce.
Oh, and you see the gaze of Nick Petit instantly turning to Cameron Pierce.
And certainly taking umbrage, although now being driven over toward the corner.
Chris Desmond, worse for wear, trying to nail down on Mark Raspa Jr., the king piece, trying to eye up who to send for, but oh, here come two guys that been around the block, ready to beat up on a kid.
Something tells me this isn't their first time bullying a kid.
Oh!
At least first in a long time, I should say that.
Well, this man was victorious earlier tonight. Ready to take it to Xander Alexander. Mike Reed defending Cameron Pierce. Chris Desmond slowing him down. The Soul Survivor, taking it to world renowned now.
Nervous breakdown. Even going after Xander Alexander.
Pushing him off. Taking out Twitch. Xander Alexander put his whole effort, his whole force into that bout.
Twitch hanging on, fighting.
Well, we're familiar with that music.
Clutch Adams.
Clutch Adams, former MFPW heavyweight champion, entering now, taking it to last year's Turkey Slam winner. Now Mark Raspa Jr., the chosen target.
Clutch Adams, also a former Turkey Slam winner back in 2015.
A handshake now, oh!
A lot of history between the Hot Shot and Clutch.
Oh, trying to eliminate his former friend, his former foe. Doing the best he can.
On a rake of the back, and the Hot Shot clinging onto the ropes.
Wait. What? Are you kidding me? He's in this. Ron, this is ridiculous.
It's been 6 years, but this is one time that I wish that I was in the Turkey Slam Rumble.
Somebody's got to do something about this.
And all hell breaking loose.
Chaos unfolding here. All the competitors facing each other, world-renowned, trying to get their ranks set. Pandemonium breaking out. Are you ready, Fran? Are you ready, Fran? This is the moment!
Are you?
Brian Murphy!
My broadcast partner, Brian Murphy. Well, go give him hell, Brian. Oh, Alba going low. Unbelievable. And immediately giving the advantage here to World Renown. You can see Morris and Alba strategizing over on the far side of the ring. Just bodies everywhere here. Xander Alexander still in there after over 28 minutes. Mike Reed in there for almost 20 minutes. One half of the new tag team champions, Travis Jacobs. Now in there as well, and that was not smart, Alba. Knocked down with a chop. Bunch of knife edges here. Clutch getting one as well. And Raspa thrown out.
Mark Raspa Jr. has been eliminated.
But a gallant effort lasting a little over 12 minutes. Classy Max immediately going after Twitch. Eliminated earlier tonight in that 5-on-5 tag team elimination match. And the bodies certainly piling up here. Max Sterling, that was the 30th entrant. We don't know how many there are. Wait, Cameron Pierce eliminating Rick Matee!
Cameron Pierce has been eliminated.
Oh, and then Alba throwing the kid right out. You no good. Oh, but there goes Alba.
Has been eliminated. Brian Murphy.
And then
has
Murphy
been
thrown out
eliminated.
as well by the two remaining members of World Renown. Four rapid-fire eliminations here.
The assistant, Michael Z.
And now Michael Z, our 31st entrant into this Turkey Slam Rumble. Who knows how many more there are going to be, as Murphy, a little celebratory after the elimination of John Alba, but then snuck up on. I'll give you a minute to catch your breath here.
I don't want to talk about it, Ferran.
Hyena Hex has
As
been
Heck now
about it.
eliminated.
Ferran, there's got to be a shirt around here. Is there a shirt? I had like 5 shirts thrown at me. Ferran, pass me that shirt. What shirt is that? Pass me that shirt.
What, this one?
Yeah. Is this the world-renowned shirt?
has been eliminated.
Ferran!
Pointed me to throw. Let's call the match
All right.
here. Guaranteed Class
Fine.
throwing some eliminations out here. Oh, now here's Marvelous.
I'm sure Marvelous has a bone to pick. After losing the MFPW Tag Team Championships earlier this evening.
You know he wants more than a piece of Travis Jacobs. Immediately going for him here. And now a bit of old school, new school here as Guaranteed Class going after Clutch Adams and Hotshot Mike Reed.
Knees directly onto Brian Morris in the corner. Can't say I'm not happy about it. Clutch trying to eliminate Mike Z, but instead sent through the middle ropes. Mike Z dismayed at that. Brian Morris is.
I think he was telling you were number one.
I'm sure.
At least I'm pretty sure that's what that was.
We'll talk about it Friday night, but tonight we got Dylan Mesh entering the fray.
Mesh and Twitch going at one another, picking up right where they left off at the beginning of that elimination match earlier tonight. Ducks the clothesline, but hangs on.
Eliminates him!
Twitch giving a mouthful of shame. And Mesh barely lasting 18 seconds.
Surely Twitch has to feel he put his demons behind him. After being victorious earlier today, how great would it be for him to be able to walk away the victor of this Turkey Slam?
It would be certainly fantastic for Twitch to do, or dare I say fanspastic, and don't call me Shirley.
The notorious Mimi!
The other half of the MFPW Tag Team Champions newly minted as she goes after Classy Max Sterling before finding her earlier opponent.
Going after Mike Z, now a pump kick to Chris Desmond. So many bodies in there.
You see a momentary pause, calm before the storm.
Mimi now going after Mike Reed, who at this point closing in on almost 25 minutes having been in there. Xander Alexander still in there at number one, eclipsing 35 minutes.
Oh! A kick from Chris Desmond to Travis Jacobs.
I'm going harder than a G is going stupid.
Prime time, Christian Sterling!
The
Somebody
30.
this strong and this fresh
Oh!
is a good thing. What a kick to Clutch Adams.
Big splash in the corner. Nobody doesn't like him. Big right hands.
Oh, what a spine buster. Oh, and Xander Alexander, who defeated Christian Darling for that arena championship.
A rivalry renewed. Oh, remember, he beat him using those German suplexes.
And now going after the hot shot.
Yeah. Big value.
And there it is. Our final entrant.
And the final entrant, the all-hungry Bobby Buffet!
Entrant number 36 entering in at about 36 minutes. You figure that has to give him a distinct advantage here.
Bobby Buffet ready to send the whole buffet crashing. What a moment.
Now sending Marvelous over the top rope, and he falls out.
Marvelous has been eliminated!
Mimi up on the back of the former MFPW heavyweight champion. Mimi sent over the top, able to catch herself on the apron. as Classy Max goes up against his Monster Squad opponent, Christian Darling. Christian
Clutch trying
Darling.
to take advantage along with Mike Z. Christian Darling hanging on, teetering on that top rope.
They saw the job wasn't done as Twitch comes to the aid now.
One of these individuals will have a championship opportunity at any point of their choosing within the next 12 months. Looking again for that Mike Z guarantee. But it's a pump kick instead, and Mimi setting Z over the top to the outside.
Has been eliminated.
Oh, Classy Max taking issue with it. Mimi holding her own though.
So, I mean, among the field, I mean, you'd figure Bobby Buffet would have to be the favorite. But then, I mean, there's the unpredictability of Twitch. I mean, with the mindset that he's been in, he can still win this doggone thing. Christian Darling, another fresh entrant. Clutch Adams, a former Turkey Slam Rumble winner. Mimi now sent over.
Oh, that super click. Super tick. Almost said Twitch. Almost said Clutch. Oh my goodness, I'm ticking from it.
And Mimi, meanwhile, surviving by her feet. Pulling herself back in and staving off elimination.
Brian Moore is squaring up with the inevitable Icon now. Just a second away, you heard come on from Travis.
Clutch Adams has been eliminated. Lucas Twisted Sucker has been eliminated.
And it is a flurry now.
Classy Max Sterling has been eliminated.
Spinning heel kick.
The
Heat
Notorious
Seeker.
has been eliminated.
The battle of the Heat Seekers might have just been decided right there. But right behind Chris Desmond is a very scary man. Brian Morris getting slammed with a Uranagi.
Desmond now begging off. Ducks the clothesline here. Spear ribs!
And a lot of heavy hitters in the field. All that is left.
Spear ribs on Wonder Boy.
Brian Morris
Wonder Boy
set out.
Brian Moore
Yeah,
has
that's
been
right,
eliminated.
Brian, you jerk. Chris, you jerk
Chris
too.
Desmond
That's
has been
right.
eliminated.
Oh, now getting up and throwing the shirt over is Brian Murphy after Brian Morris eliminated. As we now have our final five here, we have Xander Alexander, Bobby Buffet, Christian Darling, Hotshot Mike Reed, and Travis Jacobs. One of these five individuals will be our Turkey Slam victor.
Ron, do you have a favorite at this juncture? Is it possible to?
I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, Hotshot Mike Reed is the only one of these four who hasn't been in a match earlier, but he has also lasted among one of the longest here, over a half hour now in this match.
Bobby Buffet facing off against Christian Darling right now. Travis Jacobs with Xander Alexander, Mike Reed The hotshot perhaps wisely hanging back, seeing what's going on. Xander Alexander, number 1, eliminated.
Xander Alexander has been eliminated.
That is a big moment here.
But still a very impressive 42 minutes and change.
Travis Jacobs, Bobby Buffet, Christian Darling, Mike Reed. It is all to play for. Mike Reed wanting to reclaim that glory candy against the likes of Bobby Buffet. Very much the now.
Pressed into the corner, over the top, and falls out.
Has been eliminated. We're down to our final 3.
Christian Darling, Bobby Buffet, Travis Jacobs. Christian Darling, the fledgling among them, but every bit as likely.
Well, there's certainly a contingency for all 3 members. The crowd divided in support.
Primetime getting that splash. Darling shoulder checking Bobby there. Lifting him up, trying to will the big man over.
And not able to do so, and down to the ground they go.
Travis picking up the man that he once beat for the MFPW Heavyweight Championship. Bobby trying to hold on to that rope. His throat pressed down on.
Precarious position here for the All Hungry.
Christian Darling smiling. Could you believe if Travis Jacobs were able to not only be the tag team champion, but the MFPW Heavyweight Champion at the same time? The ring taking a toll from so many competitors in this match. Needing some assistance tightening the screws for these behemoths. So much power.
So much mass. Pump kick from Christian Darling. Sidesteps the next one, and Darling to the outside.
Has been eliminated. We're down to our final 2.
Bobby Buffet. Travis Jacobs. The All Hungry. The inevitable icon. A year and a half ago, Travis put an end to Bobby's historic title reign.
And again, the crowd split. Some supporting Travis Jacobs, some supporting Bobby Buffet. One of these two will have a championship opportunity sometime within the next 12 months at a point of their choosing. Buffet does it!
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Turkey Slam Rumble, the All Hungry, Bobby Buffet!
The Turkey Slam winner, the All Hungry, going for a second course. 2-time Rumble winner.
Everybody give it up for Bobby Buffet! We're gonna take like 5 minutes to fix these ropes, and then we're going right into the main event. Refs, get out there, do your jobs. Let's go.
So we're going to be taking a moment here, but we're going to be sticking with you as we have the heavyweight championship coming up in a matter of moments. Let Brett Waters facing his former best friend in Goldie.
It all went back to a few months ago. Goldie attacked Bobby Buffet backstage leading into Evolution of Champions. That gauntlet match where Let Brett Waters defended his title. Goldie thought that he could even the odds, increase his chances if he were able to take out Bobby Buffet beforehand. We'd later learn that Xander Alexander was involved in that attack. Goldie showed his true colors after winning the Larry Sharp Memorial Cup tournament, attacking Wet Brett Waters and revealing that Xander Alexander was his associate. Ever since then, the match has been set.
Ladies and gentlemen, the show is not over. We still have the main event.
Big Bobby ballin' hard, you better watch some ankles. Ain't nobody stopping me, so what you went away for?
So a little bit of maintenance here.
It's go time. I got two people ready to fight in the back. Let's go.
Almost need a separate crew to keep those two from coming to blows.
Ready to fight indeed. I don't know if we've had a bigger main event in a long, long time.
Two extremely talented individuals, former tag team partners, former
Again,
tag
we have
team
one more time.
champions.
You have one more time to get your VIP tickets, because again, if you don't have your VIP tickets, again, you have to leave the building after the main event. So with that being said,
And then we'll all talk about you.
yeah, that too. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event of the evening.
I said a lot of things that you never should say. Told the bitch one thing, stop drinking lemonade. I put that juice in my cup, sauce on everything. You know what's up. I boss everything. Waterfalls, slip and slide. Waterfalls, you and me. It's alright, I'm saying it's alright. Waterfalls, slip and slide. Waterfalls, you and me. It's alright, I'm saying it's alright. Wait, sweet like a love. Well, like a way. Might need a brother.
Perhaps the golden child of the world famous Monster Factory. The winner of the Larry Sharp Memorial Cup Tournament 2023. Showing his true colors, and they are gold.
She call me hot stuff. Baker. I took her out west like Laker. Had to put the flow on major.
Well, that sentiment kind of says it all. And here is the heavyweight champion. Already showing a bit of restraint.
Drinks in a rush, off of the rush. Too many girls in the cut, feel like we can't get enough, Dancing it down on my luck. We in the city we trust, vibe is a must.
As his music says,
Crazy, I said we don't
raging on his own. No more Sean the Norm. No more Goldie. This is the end of an era, culminating at Turkey Slam 2023.
I'm not the one that you wanna lose. I'm not the one that you wanna test. Probably my fault if they wanna choose.
started
The
there.
following
Too close.
contest, scheduled for one fall, it is for the Monster Factory Championship with a 1 hour time limit. Introducing the challenger, accompanied by the arena champion, Xander Alexander. From Marlton, New Jersey, weighing 206 pounds, David Goldie. His opponent, from Turnersville, New Jersey, weighing 207 pounds, he is the reigning, defending Monster Factory champion, Wet Brad Woods.
These two very evenly matched. Size, strength, and otherwise, just 1 pound difference between the two.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
Bobby Buffet.
Oh, he's going right after Xander Alexander.
I heard him say coming out here, first things first, the playing field leveled.
And Goldie with a look of concern.
And I think we're in for one hell of a main event right here.
I'd be hard pressed to disagree. These two know each other so well. Traveling together. Multiple reigns as tag team champions here at the MFPW.
It has been 1 year since Goldie has held that title. Losing it to Max Sterling at last year's Turkey Slam. Wet Brett was the one that defeated Sterling, and now these brothers coming to blows.
Goldie with the early advantage, and now a little pose from Wet Brett. I believe a bit of a tussle as well. So similarly physically matched. This is definitely a mental game.
Goldie taking a lap.
Someone in the crowd had something interesting to say that riled the crowd up. I can't say that I heard it, and even if I did, I'm not sure if I can repeat it.
Brett can't believe it though, taken down to a knee. I think that's been the most damaging thing this whole match, bringing him down. Locked up now into a headlock. Wet Brett, perhaps the most technically skilled wrestler on our roster.
There was a little extra stank on that. Leapfrog. Third time, not the charm. Quick 2 count. Catches the clothesline, now backslide. Who's gonna have the advantage here? It is Brett driving the shoulders and only able to get 2. Still hanging on though.
Pulling each other up. Wet Brett
Near
trying
side
to go.
cradle, 2 and no.
And Brett has an answer for every one of Goldie's moves.
Adding a little insult to injury, and that isn't a bad strategy. attack Goldie where it arguably hurts the most, his ego.
It seems that as Bret gained notoriety, as he had success for that championship, the Wet Bret Summer rolling into Wet Bret Fall, it ate at Goldie.
Well, the question is, after this, will the season change to the golden autumn leaves?
And you see a look of bewilderment, amusement maybe even, on the face of Bret. Taking some pleasure. Seeing Goldie work himself into a tizzy. Pressing into each other, shoulder to shoulder, locking horns.
Who's going to have the advantage here? Oh, leg trip. Drop toe hold, though. Oh, shoots the half. Flips him over, hooks the leg. 2 count.
Bret having that front face lock. Goldie twisting out the arm. A technical clinic thus far. Applying the lock once more, grabbing the arm, keeping that control clasped.
And I'm a little impressed that it is a technical clinic, as I was kind of expecting Bret to be a little bit more fired up, considering the betrayal of his best friend and practical brother.
I think that's part of Wet Bret's MO. He has to remain jovial. He has to remain lighthearted. Those feelings are real for him. They're deep. They're down there. But he's got to keep persevering. He can't lose himself, or else that's how Goldie really wins.
He knows that just plays into Goldie's hands. That does make sense.
And now some separation created by our official.
And an arm drag there, and Waters continuing to one-up the notable one-upper that is Goldie. Now a series of forearms here. Back the other way, ducks the clothesline. Ducks another one, waist lock, now sent the other way, drops down, does Waters. Leapfrog. Sends Goldie onto the outside.
I heard Bret said, I'll grab him.
Briefly over by our vantage point here. And now both on the outside and
Bret caught himself.
putting on the brakes.
Bret sending Goldie crashing. The heavyweight champion, ready to bring the punishment to his former best friend if he has the chance.
And that reverse knife edge knocking Goldie to the ground.
The referee checking on his hand. Bret able to stop himself from falling, into that turnbuckle, kicking Goldie, literally, well.
Bret, that was different kind of evil, bro.
Amazing precision for hitting that tiny, well, you heard Bret earlier.
Goldie trying to press off his best friend. Brett able to hold on. Now strike across the jaw, still persisting. Still keeping on that boot. Receiving a kick to the back of the head. And look at the height that Goldie was sent out with.
Almost knocked him into our cameraman out there.
Goldie prone on the outside. Clear vantage point for our audience here. Goldie,
Stand corrected, camera operator.
oh, flipping through, trying to get, oh! Suplex into the ropes. Brett holding desperately onto the back of his head.
Now rolling to the outside near the entranceway.
I just saw a light flick on in Goldie's eyes. He's excited.
That light is a bullseye on the neck of the champion. Hooks the leg, 1 count. Goes for another pin, still a 1 count. Goldie saying, "Stay down, you idiot," and Wet Brett responding in kind, "You'll have to kill me first."
He said that you had your chance. Goldie fancying himself the star, always. He was the leader, the chosen one from the golden era.
And then he showed his true colors once there was any attempt by one of his brethren to share the spotlight with him.
And now, oh, Brett Waters caught in the sunset flip. Oh, rolling through now, high stack. Not enough to take out Goldie.
Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Taking out the upper back. I think he was able to really get some of the shoulder blades there. That's going to make it extremely difficult to pick Goldie up.
Just a little bit of damage, I'm sure more than a little bit of damage done to those thoracic vertebrae in the upper part of the spine.
Goldie returning with the right hand of his own. Chops coming down onto Wet Brett.
A right hand to the midsection, but again, focusing on that neck and back of the head.
Wet Brett, for so long in this match, has been trying to remain, trying to laugh at the situation if he can't do anything else. But at this moment, the light's kicking on.
Well, he was able to laugh because he was 1 step ahead, and then all it took was that suplex into the ropes that messed up the neck of the champion, and now Goldie is the one who has the advantage.
Goldie going for that fisherman suplex. Oh, caught now. Vying for power. Brett able to muscle him out.
Wrenching in on that arm bar.
Goldie rolling through. Brett trying to continue control of the wrist. Big right hand from David.
Still hanging onto that wrist is Wet Brett Waters.
Kick to the side of the head. Goldie going for a fisherman suplex.
With the bridge to end.
Near perfect. Able to get in, locking his hands, locking the cradle. But not enough to put away the heavyweight champion. Going up for a body slam now.
Now taking a moment to show some of that ego that I mentioned earlier.
Goldie slapping the top turnbuckle. Oh God, oh God. Opting for the other direction, caught by Brett. Locked in the champion with his arm locked around the challenger's neck. The referee checking in on Goldie.
But now prying apart the fingers is Goldie.
Doing your best to peel off. Destroy the leverage. Opening up the legs and now going for a pinfall attempt of his own. No, Goldie, not the champion. Goldie wrenching in. Dragon sleeper applied. Brett now in peril. Wrenching the back, and you have to imagine that the damage done to that neck, those shoulders on Brett, they have to be on fire. But here he comes regardless.
And those stomps certainly not helping.
Up on the back now. Oh. Back
jawjacker.
Goldie trying to check if all his teeth are still intact as the champion gets his breath once again. Wet Brett on spaghetti legs. Goldie rising to meet him, but caught by the champion.
Tornado DDT.
Brett getting back in his ways, letting out an exclamation as he was about to connect with that move. Goldie prone on the ground. Brett willing on, summoning his own spirits here at the world famous Monster Factory. Saying that that spear was for Sean, their fallen brother.
Roll through neck breaker.
Goldie collapsing on a heap, landing on his stomach. The champion back.
But also knows Goldie well enough to know that that won't be quite enough to put him down. Handspring, stunner.
An homage there. Now putting him in place. You remember, Sean Venor's favorite. Come on, Ferran, what is it?
Swanton bomb.
Connects. Maybe it took too long to get to the pin, though. Goldie with a look of exhaustion on his face. And the stakes have never been higher.
The MFPW Heavyweight Championship, Wet Brett Waters, the title holder, the challenger, former champion Goldie. Former teammates from the Golden Era.
Oh, lifting him up now. Michinoku driver.
Will
Going
that
for a
be
pin.
enough? 2 and...
Goldie back up to his feet, the challenger. Just needing that one instance. For many of his opponents, that springboard knee was all it took.
Sidesteps it. O'Connor roll through. 2.
Oh! Brett bridging back, displaying his full weight on Goldie's shoulders, and still Goldie, the Larry Sharp Memorial Cup winner, able to power out. Meeting in the middle with strikes on either side. Raining punches down. Spinning backhand. Goldie taking all his experience, everything he's learned here in the New Japan Dojo, applying it to his former best friend in the name of that title.
Waters barely able to stand, or perhaps Possum with a double leg takedown, hooks the legs, and no!
The referee confirming that the shoulder was up. You would be remiss to think that that was all she wrote.
Wet Brett Waters, Goldie, the MFPW Heavyweight Championship. Best friends colliding here at Turkey Slam 2023. And a knee right into the hamstring, the left hamstring of Goldie, at least I thought.
Massive right hand, shots across the jaw, that forearm connecting. Wet Brett now placing Goldie in the corner, up on the top turnbuckle.
A precarious position no matter how you look at it. Goldie dangling. Using the ring post just to stay vertical.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Facing the outside.
We're going out of the ring? Is that what Brett said?
Oh God, oh God. Goldie able to save himself. Send Brett face first into that top turnbuckle. Exposed.
Face first into steel.
Goldie has to be collecting himself. Goldie calling for the referee to count him out, trying to take any victory that he can get. The championship is on the line.
Launching drop kick into the corner, and now just another gear here from Goldie.
Spinning through before driving a knee across the chest.
2 and left shoulder up.
Brett Waters staying alive. The New Japan trained expertise. He talked about all the things that go into his daily regimen. thousands of squats, literally thousands of them. Bret holding on to the leg, refusing to let go. Goldie trying to persuade him with a couple strikes across the back.
And ringing with a hollow thud, those strikes do, and Waters reluctantly letting go as Goldie stands once again in control over the fallen champion. Not a good position here for Wet Bret Waters.
The Monster Factory faithful willing on their champion. Up for a power bomb right on the neck.
Sit out power bomb. Muscles him over, hooks the leg. 2 and 7/8.
That knee, that suplex earlier. Now that power bomb. Goldie pulling out all the stops. One has to wonder, when is the Ushi-Goroshi going to come into play? The arm now being twisted on the champion as Goldie trying to escape. The waist lock beating it out of Bret.
And doing more damage to that neck and torso. You said, when might we see that Ushi-Goroshi? I think, like the Brooke Benton song of the early 60s, it's just a matter of time.
Bret lifted up onto the ropes. Chop across the chest now, reverberating off the walls. I have to wonder if Goldie's truly slapped, if he's relishing in the fact that he's inflicting damage onto Bret.
Well, there has to be a little bit of that, but there also has to be that focus of the championship as well.
Bret able to duck.
Crossbody block, and they both go to the outside.
Impressive athleticism. I said earlier about Goldie's training regimen, but Bret's training is just as rigorous. Very power-based. A strong individual. Our referee's count ever ascending.
Referee up to 4. If he gets to 10 and neither individual gets into the ring, we'll have a double count out and Bret Waters will remain the champion.
Goldie must be thinking he needs to get himself and Bret back into the ring. Count of 9. Bret Waters back in. And just by a hair. Able to get back in.
Just beating the daylights out of one another. It's like siblings fighting in the backyard. Just haymakers being thrown with no regard for life or limb.
Goldie collapsing after that slap. Thought that he had it after connecting directly with that kick. Both men making their way back up to their feet. Goldie using the ropes to rebound, but met in the middle by Bret.
This is my favorite part!
His favorite part. blocked by a pump knee.
And I think that hit him square on the jaw. I think he really needs to be counting his teeth after that. Went for the,
There's
oh!
the favorite part.
Getting it, Brett, send him packing. Oh! Went from the
Goldie
handspring.
kicked out. This has been absolutely wild, this heavyweight championship match. Wet Brett Waters, Goldie, two former friends, two former tag team champion partners, two best friends. Now clashing against one another. We might see waterfall here. No.
Able to escape. Oh!
Pop-up knee.
Again, the damage to that neck, both from landing on his back, from the knees to the face, and now a knee! Once again
Springboard
connecting!
knee.
Cover, no, no, no!
And Waters kicks out.
Oh my God. Brett surviving a beating at the hands of Goldie.
Goldie is beside himself.
This perseverance made him the champion that he is today. Now up on the shoulders. We said it was only a matter of time. Oh! Oh! Oh no!
Pile driver!
Goldie folded!
1, 2, no!
The neck surely compressed, but Goldie wants that title. He isn't leaving this building empty-handed. Brett shoving him off. At this juncture, anybody's game.
Both men down. The wear and tear of the last 31 plus minutes.
Oh, there's something going on. There's something going on. Oh my
Bobby
goodness!
Buffet and Xander Alexander.
Fighting here on the outside.
Someone get them out of here.
Taking
Oh,
out the
no.
referee. Oh wait, here's that chair that Goldie and Xander Alexander have become so familiar with. Brett knew better though.
And now a tug of war with the chair.
Here Goldie trying to get rid of it. The chair sent careening under our entranceway. Wait, 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 waterfall!
Waterfall on Goldie, but the ref not here. Slides in, 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 32 minutes, 19 seconds. The winner of this bout, and still Monster Factory champion, Wet Brett Waters.
A hellacious fight. Over 30 minutes of battle.
Cups, pouring them cups, going through drinks in a rush, off of the rush. Too many girls in the cut, feel like we can't get enough, dancing the
Wet Brett dropping the title, giving some chops over to his former best friend.
Shades of Joel Embiid for the Sixers. Hopefully without a similar fine, though.
Probably why I don't get any rest. Man, cause I wanna go to the top. But why would you do any less? I'm not the one that you wanna lose. I'm not the one that you
This
wanna test.
has been Turkey Slam for On.
It certainly has. The golden era looks to be all wet. Thank you